Hello, and welcome to another episode of Worst Collection Ever. This is the show where we tell you about the worst comic book collection in existence. And it just happens to belong to us. I'm Jen.
I'm Shawn.
Hi.
And hello. Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Yes, welcome.
This is a...
Happy Halloween, by the way.
Oh, wow.
It's my favorite holiday.
It certainly is. It's my... Actually, no, wait. No, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
That's right. Thanksgiving is yours. Halloween is my heart.
Yeah.
It is always Halloween for me, 365 days a year. But one day a year, everybody else joins me.
This is a podcast where we are not ghouls and ghosts, but we...
Sadly.
Talk about comic books in a spooky manner if you don't like swearing and crass sincerity.
Yeah, this ain't the place for you, bro.
This isn't the place. This is a place where evil lurks.
Evil absolutely lurks here.
It certainly does. So, you know, we are up in it. That's what we do here. We talk about our comic book collection. It's the worst. And it's ghoulishly worst. It really is. It's pretty scary. I'm sure if we took it to like Mile High and be like, we need to sell all this, they'd be like, ew.
Yeah, they'd be like, so that's going to go in our free bin.
Maybe let's talk about movies real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let's talk about how last night, after we're recording this, we went to a horror marathon.
Horror movie marathon,
which we always love.
Mm-hmm.
Always a big fan of that. We ended up seeing, so this was the Dismember the Alamo, which we went to last year as well.
Yeah.
We ended up seeing, what did we see?
It was 5 movies, right?
There were 5 movies. Hold on, I wrote them down.
I remember them.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so the first movie was Zombievers.
That's right, Zombievers. And honestly, I thought it was Zombieverse.
That's what I thought that he
when
said.
When he first said it, but no, it's Zombievers, as
right.
in like the little animal that builds dams.
Right, there was like a trend in the around. I actually think because of Zombievers.
Yeah.
Because there was also another movie called Zombies.
Zombies.
So you're in a zoo, but there's zombies.
Oh, I get it. Zombies. Okay.
So yeah, we're doing a lot of.
Zombies implies that there is more than one zoo.
No, this one's Zombievers, which it's those movie titles that like I've heard people talk about, and I've never had any desire to see it. Right. Because it's so whatever. It just doesn't seem like a thing I would enjoy. And they showed it, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
it's a movie that has any. It's much better than you would realize.
It's better than it has any right to be. It's fun. I mean, obviously, it knows what kind of movie it is, right? But it was fun. I actually had a really good time with it.
Yeah, there's good stuff in there. There's John Mayer is in it wearing a disguise.
I think he might have produced it.
I think he had money in it. That's
or
what this
he
thing.
wrote it with his brother because it definitely says in the music thing. It's like him and his brother.
Okay.
So yeah, but it's fun. It's a good time.
John Mayer seems like a weird guy.
Yeah, he sounds like a weird guy.
He sounds like a guy that I don't know if I would like him.
Mm-hmm.
But he seems like a weird guy.
Yeah.
So there was that, and then I think it was When a Stranger Calls Back.
Yes, with the goat, Carol Kane.
Carol Kane reprising her role from the original When a Stranger Calls.
I don't know if I've ever seen that movie.
I don't think I have. It's just one of those movies that, like, is it's about that horror trope where it's like the calls are coming from inside the house.
Yeah, and I had seen, probably for that Riff Tracks.
Yeah, there's a Riff Track episode.
This because I remember very clearly the beginning of this movie where that girl's talking to somebody through a door.
It's a made for cable movie because it was originally aired on Showtime, so it's got the quality of like a Lifetime movie kind of, but like it's a little bit better, and there's also tits.
There are tits. That is correct.
It's a very weird tit scene.
Oh man, I don't even know what's going on because we had like a how do I even explain it?
So I think they filmed this in Canada.
Well, they had to have because we saw a sign that said neighborhood grocery. It was spelled with a U.
Right. And also it just had a very, like, some of the Metropolitan stuff, it just had a very Canadian bent to it. Mm-hmm. One of the characters goes to we go to this strip club.
Yeah.
but we don't know it's a strip club because you go.
I mean, is it a strip club?
I don't know what it is.
Like
it's just the best way to describe it is you have, because you actually originally you follow these two couples that are dressed like they just came from like the poshest New Year's Eve celebration ever,
and they're holding like a bottle of champagne. So it's like bring your own champagne. And
they go into this bar and sit down and just start drinking their champagne, and they're around, surrounding them is just like all these fucking
like dudes who look like they just got off work from the factory. And these people are dressed to the nines.
These are just like, but you have factory workers, you have college bros, and you have topless waitresses. All of a sudden, you just got women walking in with titties out.
Titties.
And then they're there. I don't know if they came for this.
For the titties or for the guy?
Or for the guy. That's the thing. I don't know what they came for.
Great question.
Because they come at the same exact time when there's a thing about ventriloquism in this movie, and so the lead character, Carol Kane's friend, played by Charles Durning, he's like an investigator friend of hers, and he's investigating a ventriloquist.
Yes.
But that's right. He shows up late.
Yes.
He shows up after because the guy gets up there and starts doing this act, and. I mean, I'm not. Maybe you can find it yourself, but it's very strange.
It's weird, and then like people get mad at him, and it's a whole thing.
And it's like I don't even know why this is in this movie.
Yeah, I don't know why it's in that movie either.
Why did it have to be? Like, was this the only place they could do it in this club? But why did it have to still be a strip club? Couldn't it just be like, hey, we're in this club and it's a shitty comedy club?
Sure, absolutely.
But no, there's just like. Titties and blackface, and there's a broken toilet.
Well, I don't think his intention was actually to do blackface.
I know,
this is him painting himself black so you could not see him on stage.
Right.
Was the idea. It's weird. And I was just like, what's going on with this thing? But anyway, so that was a fun time.
Yeah, that was a wacky fun time.
Then we watched Blood Feast. From the 60s.
Right, okay, so Bloodface was next. And that is...
that was also fun. I had never seen that before, and it's...
Well, it's Herschel Gordon Lewis, who's like...
Such bad acting.
Yeah, it's a 60s movie. I looked up that main cop character. He's definitely in his 40s.
Oh, he had to have been. And the woman who looked like Malibu Barbie, there was a woman there, and she was so tan.
Yeah.
She must have passed away from skin cancer.
Like right after the movie finished.
Yeah,
because she was baked.
My God, she was baked. I'm like, I don't think I've seen a person who looked like that in a really long time. That tan.
Yeah, like it's quite striking that this woman is this tan in the 60s and they're letting, and she's not dead.
I mean, that's what people did back then.
I know. They didn't care.
They didn't care, and they used to like literally put baby oil on their skin and just lay in the sun. But that's what they did. So then unfortunately we had to watch some bullshit.
So the next
actually made me angry.
So the next movie is something I've never heard of, but it's called The Scary on 61st, and it's a Shudder movie from 2021.
Yeah.
And so right there, I mean, you Shudder, you're like, eh.
Well, it depends, because sometimes
you get bangers, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get When Evil Lurks, which is a great movie.
Damn straight.
And sometimes you get this fucking movie, which is about this.
It's an Epstein movie.
It's a fucking.
It's literally about the woman who wrote it and directed it or whatever. Is like, oh my God, you live in Epstein's apartment, and now like your roommate is possessed by the evil of Epstein, and she's masturbating on the street.
She's masturbating. She's obsessed with the royal family. Oh, Prince Andrew, excuse me.
Yeah, well, because he was supposed to be in the Epstein files. I mean, I'm all for releasing the Epstein files. We absolutely should. However, what the hell?
And the last movie, which we've seen a ton of times, was Demons.
Oh, yeah.
Lamberto Bava's Demons.
Love Demons. That was a good time, which we have seen it on the big screen before at the New Beverly. It was great to see again. I love Demons. It's a fun time. So, yeah, I mean, I'm glad we went. I'm really mad we had to see that Epstein movie because that is something I wouldn't sit through. It was like, oh, I'm going to show you something from the 60s.
Yeah, it was a decades thing.
Yeah.
And but they weren't doing it chronologically.
Right.
And I was like, he's going to leave the 80s to last. It's going to be something. Of
course he is.
And I'm like, you're going to make me stay. Because, I mean, understandably, probably everybody else was thinking the same thing too, where they're like, hey, we want people to stay as long as possible so they can eat here,
Yeah, but
drink.
I mean, Jesus, we had been eating and drinking there all day.
It's like, look, man, I had my fill.
Seriously.
I don't, you should have just show, for those of us that don't want to stay, show this fucking shitty movie at the end. I'll be glad to watch Demons and I'll go home. But nonetheless, that was our horror experience. And we also went to, because it's nearby and it's in a new location, there's a Vinegar Syndrome, which is a boutique label, DVD horror label or genre film label. And the one in Denver is also and it's just like, I think it's like the same thing at the one in Connecticut. There's one in Connecticut as well. It's basically like a video store, like a DVD store, and you can, but specifically for a lot, genre films, and there's there's a lot of stuff, different stuff in there, but you're not going to go in there being like, I need to find, fucking snow dogs or something. You might find snow dogs, but you shouldn't go there looking for snow dogs.
Correct.
But we did buy a bunch of stuff. Just want to whip through this because it's been a while since I've been there. I haven't been to the location,
we haven't been in a while.
I was like, I got to fill up here on some stuff, and they had some deals going on, so it was cool. And so we got Witchboard.
Oh yeah, I bought Witchboard finally.
Witchboard OG.
I love Witchboard. I have been looking to buy that for a while, and I finally found a copy, and I was like, yes, I want this. So I bought Witchboard. I
got this movie called Time's Up, which it's a New Year's Eve slasher, which there's not a ton of.
No,
but they do exist.
Yeah.
New Year's Evil, of course, the goat.
Which we love.
But this one, I thought this was a retro movie because this cover
looks like it.
Kind of gives off a retro vibe, but it doesn't. It was actually in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I got around to getting the 4K Ultra HD of Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf, a.k.a.
Nice.
Howling 2, Werewolf Bitch.
Nice.
If you've seen this movie, it is fucking insane and sleazy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted a really, really nice copy of it.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Because the Howling franchise is an interesting franchise. No, there's like, the first movie's awesome.
Yeah.
The Joe Dante movie. This one's very, it's still werewolfy, but it's a different kind of vibe. Even though it's still sleazy. But it's not like the 80s, like urban sleazy. It's a bit more like, like, oh, we're in a different country now, and here's some Europeans, and here's Christopher Lee wearing sunglasses, and all that. So there's that. So I'm actually looking forward to watching that.
Nice.
I got Cobra, still with Sylvester Stallone.
Yep.
Crime is a Disease, Meet the Cure. Fucking awesome movie.
Yeah.
Good fucking. It's actually kind of like a horror, like an action slasher.
Yeah.
It's a very, very much like that. I got because I don't think I have the second movie, but I got a dual DVD thing of Hell of the Living Dead and Rats, Night of Terror. That's a pretty good one. Both Bruno Mattei. Is it Mattei or Mattei? I think it's Mattei. That's always a good time. I got a proper Blu-ray of Nightmare Beach.
Yes.
A good movie. Umberto Lenz. Well, he says he wasn't really the director. Some guy named, some person named Harry Kirkpatrick, but Umberto Lenzi was the director of this film, most of this film, and it's pretty awesome. And John Saxon is in it. And of the Blind Dead collection, I got Tombs of the Blind Dead, which I think is the first movie of all these.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, no, these are Armando de Osorio. He is a Spanish director, and he's known for this run of movies, among other things. So yeah, this is and these are about, like, they're basically skeletons that walk really slowly, and people go, ah,
nice.
So that's that. I got this DVD, which is a movie from the early 80s, I think 70s. 77, called Ants. The Picnic is Ruined.
Ugh.
Which is funny, but this is like a TV movie, I guess. It says Suzanne Summers is in it. I assume she's in it for like a second.
Oh, she must like just walk through a frame.
I've been actually looking for this because I remember seeing this when I was younger. And the cover of this DVD is unfortunately not the cover of the actual poster, which is I believe maybe it's Suzanne Summers or maybe it's Linda Day George, but it's their tits covered in ants.
Gross. Oh God, gross.
So
it's disgusting. You showed that to me yesterday, and I was like, oh my God, no.
yeah.
No.
Wow, we got so many DVDs here.
We did.
The last one here is Blade in the Dark, which is a Lamberto Bava movie. It's a slasher that goes places, and I actually look forward to seeing this again. I don't
think I've ever seen that.
No, it's good. It's got some good stabbing.
Nice, love a stabbing.
It's got some good stabbing. And then here's your ones. You got Central Park Drifter.
I'm looking forward to it, but hey, it comes under a different name sometimes. Graveyard Shift.
But not the Stephen King Graveyard Shift.
Basically, vampire taxi driver in New York, killing people. It looks sleazy. Never seen it, but I did, it was used and it was cheap. And I was like, yeah, I'll buy this, sure. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm not really familiar with this one.
Neither am I. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Ugh. I also picked up, I have never, let me just preface this. I have never seen a copy of this movie either in VHS or in DVD. But when I was young, my dad taped a movie called Date with an Angel off of television. And my sister and I watched it constantly. And I just happened to be at the store and we're flipping through and I found a DVD, a used copy of Date with an Angel, and I had to buy it. And actually, you should hand it to me so I can send a picture of it to my sister.
First of all, this is directed by Tom McLaughlin, who directed Friday the 13th, Part 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There is a epic Steve Winwood needle drop in this.
This is also like because WHM did do an episode on this. When they did it, I was like, oh, because I had not thought about this movie. So it must have been like 5 or 6. It's probably even longer than that. A long time ago, they did an episode on this, and I was so happy because I was like, oh my God, I forgot about this movie.
Not a lot of people talk about it. It's like 1987.
It's so dumb. It's such a, it's fucking
Phoebe
terrible.
Cates is in it. You
got this lady who can't really speak English in it.
Well, she's a French actress. She's
a French actress. She's the one who plays the angel. It's one of those nostalgia movies because it's such trash. But in the best way.
I like that it was sitting in because they have that.
It was in the horror section.
At the exploitation. Well, it's horror exploitation.
I mean,
in
fairness.
So I guess we just want to call it crap.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of where or just stuff that's like, you know what? Let's not put this where kids can see it.
Yeah. Well, David, again, I watched it when I was a child.
Of course you did. Well, hang on. I think it's PG-13.
Yeah.
Oh, PG.
It was PG. I think this is even pre-PG-13 rating.
No. PG-13 was 1884.
Oh, was it 84? Okay.
It's definitely not a family movie.
Nope. But my dad was like, here, it's about angels. Watch this all the time, girls.
Here, it's a Christian movie. Watch it. I was like, there's
not even that. Because my family's not religious. It was just like, I think my dad was like, oh, the girls will like this. This is about an angel. And then it was really about a guy trying to get out of marrying Phoebe Cates.
Yeah.
And doing horrible things to her. And she says words like heiny, which is very funny.
We got to talk about this one.
Oh, sorry. I found this movie, which I've never heard of before. It's called Killer Party.
I've heard of this movie. I can't remember the last time I've seen it.
It looks like an 80s slasher, which I love. And I'm like, okay.
Well, it's just like, it's great because it's like a guy.
Looks like a prom dress thing.
It's a prom dress, but he's also kind of like taking off the prom dress, but also the guy has a skin, but it's a guy, you can see his human chin. Or his fleshy chin.
Yeah.
But then he has a skeleton hand.
Nice.
But at the end of the dance, some of the sorority sisters were dead on their feet.
Nice.
And then at the very bottom, it's like Killer Party, dedicated with and it's DEAD to the class of 86.
Yeah. What this looks like is one of those like covers of like old books.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
That you would read. Like there were a lot of Christopher Pike books that look like this. They had covers kind of like this when I was younger. Maybe not taken off the dress, but a lot of like, here she's in a dress and oh my God, that guy has a skeleton hand type of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see this movie.
Yeah, that's a spot on. That's like
100%.
That is like somebody drew that for a book.
And then they just used it for this movie.
And there's like, you know what? We're going to make this into a movie.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
And then so tell about the next thing here.
So I also found, it was like, I think it was so it's one of those like blind bag things. It's like, you can't see what's inside of it. 5 DVDs, I think it was for like $20. So they were very cheap. And there was a whole bunch of different ones. It was like, sci-fi, whatever. And then there was this one just sitting there, just a goth. And I was like, well, I obviously have to buy this.
That's me.
That is me. That is for me. What is going to be in here? And I kind of had an idea of what I could expect to find in here. And so we opened it when we got home. Obviously, we have The Crow, which I have about 50 copies of this movie.
Yeah, you got the nice version of it on.
I do, and I have it on VHS still too.
Yeah,
I do. So I have that. So it was The Crow, and then we got Donnie Darko, which I actually do not own.
I've seen this movie a few times.
Yeah,
and I don't hate it.
Especially it opens with Echo and the Bunnymen's The Killing Moon.
Right. It's got some good. I mean, it's based because it's based in the 80s, but there's just a lot of silly things in here that I like.
Yeah, no, it's a good time. So I wouldn't mind watching that one again.
Because I did director's cut.
Oh, nice. And then I used to have this. I think I used to have it on VHS. Dark City. And I've got rid of this a long time ago, and I'm excited for it because Shawn has never seen it.
I've never seen Dark City.
I think, again, it's kind of a mess because it's cut to ribbons, but I think you would enjoy it.
No, I'm looking forward to it. It's actually the director of The Crow.
Yeah, it is.
Did this movie.
Yeah, I always liked it. Like I said, I used to have this, and I no longer do, but now I do again.
Check this out, babe. Find Shell Beach interactive game played with your DVD remote control.
Ooh, I didn't know there was that. I must have only had the VHS, I think.
Also, there's a commentary, 2 commentaries, one with the director, writer, DP, and production designer, and one with Roger Ebert.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Apparently so. And then you got The Matrix, which,
of course, which I don't even think I own.
No, we don't have The Matrix.
It's not something that I mean, I like The Matrix just well enough, but maybe I'd seen it enough times and I'm like, I don't need to own this.
Yeah, I don't need it. Can I still go to whatisthematrix.com?
That's a really good question.
Do I want to?
No.
No.
Then actually, and I do not have a copy of this movie either, was Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
Which I haven't seen in a very long time.
I haven't seen for a long time, but this is Vincent Price's last movie.
Also, I'm just looking at the back here. Anthony Michael Hall's in this movie.
I think he plays her weird boyfriend.
Okay, makes sense.
If I'm not mistaken, it's been so long since I've seen it, but I want to say it's Winona Ryder's jock boyfriend or the guy who wants to date her, if I'm not mistaken.
Also, here's really weird here. So you have the cast listing, and they have it listed. They go, it's like Anthony Michael Hall, Kathy Baker, Vincent Price as the inventor, and Alan Arkin.
What does Alan Arkin do?
I don't know, but
is he?
Oh, I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since I've seen it.
But why is that not reversed?
Because it's Vincent Price's last movie.
Yeah, but say, why can't he get the hammer?
That's a good question.
That's what I'm trying to figure.
That's all contract shit. Maybe Vincent Price was too sick at that point.
Go.
Because Vincent Price loved Halloween. So he got to go out on this
Vincent
movie.
Price loved Halloween.
He loved cats.
He loved cats. He loved cooking.
He also loved cooking. Vincent Price seemed like a cool dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And apparently also confirmed bisexual.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his daughter confirmed it a while ago, which I kind of already figured, but thumbs up. I wish I could have been.
What a legend.
I wish I could have been Vincent Price's friend.
Oh, man. Can you imagine being
man. I just want to talk to him about
Can you imagine
cats.
being like a contemporary Vincent Price fucking, part of his like entourage?
I just want to talk to him about cats.
but you're just hanging out, talking, drinking, sipping.
I don't know.
Tea or absinthe or fucking whatever.
And he's just telling you fucking stories about awesome shit. And then he's just like, hey, these are my cats.
And then he's like, then he makes an awesome dinner.
That'd be sweet.
Like a real good, 5-course meal.
Yeah.
Like just
you're helping Vincent Price in the kitchen. You're just cutting like onions for him.
Yeah.
Because he's going to put them in and like caramelize them real nice. Oh, that'd be great.
That sounds badass.
And he's just telling you stories while you're chopping onions.
I love it.
That'd be so great.
And then we have this wasn't in the part of the pack, but I forgot this was at the bottom here. So you have the
finally
Lost Boys.
bought the Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys.
I think I picked that up for $4.
Well, I had to talk you out of buying one that had like the 3 movies on it.
Yeah,
because
it did. It had like the Lost Boys, the original, and then like the 2 sequels.
The 2 sequels that were done way after the fact that were like
they were terrible.
Corey Feldman's like, I will do these movies, and nobody else in the. I don't even think anybody. I think it might be the 2 Coreys.
I think it might be.
One of the Coreys might have been dead by then. I don't know.
Maybe that one died in the Oakwoods.
He sure did.
He sure did.
The Oakwood, yeah, that's right.
When we were there,
did Rick James die in the Oakwoods too?
Yes, he did. And I'm pretty sure.
Not we were at. You didn't stay at the Oakwoods. I stayed at the Oakwoods.
No, but I mean, when we were in LA.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of the Coreys died in the Oakwoods.
Yeah.
And Rick James, I'm pretty sure, died in the Oakwoods.
Yep.
2 months only. Halloween hoedown at the House of Frankenstein.
Your favorite Halloween party returns with 4 brand new episodes featuring cinematic horror classics and horror-filled superhero tales starring Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man.
Pin the bandage on Boris Karloff as the Mummy.
You will not remember what I show you now, and yet I shall awaken memories of love and crime and death.
Do the Locomotion with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing on the Horror Express.
Are you telling me that an ape that lived 2 million years ago got onto that crate, killed the baggage man and put him in there?
Yes, I am. It's alive. It must be.
Bob for Apples with Hammer's The Reptile.
Get away from there! Get away!
Jam to the blues at this juke joint full of sinners.
We ain't gonna kill every last one of you.
This September and October, join the Supermates at fireandwaterpodcast.com for the most happening haunt this side of the mausoleum, the House of Frankenstein. Halloween hoedown!
So finally, I guess, since it is Halloween and we've been talking about this Batman, Batman versus the Undead or whatever it is, it's time to finally do the last issue.
Yes, we finally have made it. I'm actually glad.
I am too, and this is one of those ones where like, it just runs out of steam. It's just like, we have to end it. Here's the end, and it doesn't make any sense. Goodbye. So, but I'm kind of glad it's over, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was kind of like, oh, you know what? I'm glad to move on from this.
Oh,
It
yeah,
does kind of happen sometimes.
It does happen sometimes with some of these runs, especially like when they wrap up like this, where you're just kind of like, I mean, okay. They spend so much time up front, and it's like they just run out of steam by the end.
So yeah, this is Batman Confidential, Volume 1, number 48 from November 2010. Writer Kevin Van Hook and penciler, artist, also inker, Tom Mandrake.
Yeah, they've been the team on this whole thing.
The cover is just actually the cover of the trade as well, but it's just Batman and Superman standing on top of a bunch of like
skulls,
zombified faces, and there's a big skull in the background. So there's that, and the story itself is called The Waking Dead. Don't want to get
sure.
Not The Walking Dead. Don't want to get sued.
Well, I don't think was The Walking Dead a thing at this point. Like
the comic was out then. Yeah.
Was the comic out then?
I think it was,
yeah. I don't remember when it.
The comic was out. I don't think the TV show started.
I don't
yet.
think that it had, but I didn't remember when the comic started.
It was close.
So we left Batman last time being bitten by all the snakes, and he had his eyes and mouth sewn shut, and he was being tossed into a pit. So that's where he left him. A very cool picture, very cool drawing. But then we start there again, but the first picture we see of Batman, his mouth is wide open.
He's on his knees holding his head because, again, the snakes have a hallucinogen or some sort of...
That's why I think he didn't actually get his eyes and mouth sewn shut.
But it goes back and forth between him having his mouth and
sewn,
not.
Yeah, because... I think he thinks it. I think when we see it, it's what he's thinking. It is never clarified.
No, it's actually poorly done.
It's very, there's no explanation to be like, oh, this was all in my head. Like, we never mention it. It's just like, oh, we go back and forth, and then he's fine at the end.
You have Batman. So you got Batman on his knees here, but you also have Mama Azili's zombie son.
Oh yeah,
doing a Johnny Cage fist attack to
100%.
to Janko.
Yeah,
he's kind of just standing there with his fist out, and like Janko's like running into the fist.
Yep.
Combs is hamming it up. He's just kind of standing here like yes, like he's kind of like just the way he's kind of crouched over. It's
which
very,
I do believe because you couldn't find anything about Combs, so I do believe this is his last official appearance in the DCU.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Because I don't believe we ever see this person again.
Yeah, I don't think we're hanging out with him.
Which is fine. Superman and Demi are like, okay, I can't walk over there and like just hand him a vampire. So I know Demi's like, I know there's a woman.
Geneva, but we don't get to that till later.
Oh shit, I thought that was now.
No, it's because they bring it up, but then like I think the whole time Batman and
I thought that's the thing that they're talking about doing it right now.
They're talking about it, but then Superman is like trying to interject himself here.
Oh yeah,
because he sees Batman getting bit by snakes.
His boyfriend's in trouble, but we also have this stupid thing of Superman's powers don't work against magic, which
Right.
I don't think that's how his powers work.
Yeah. Well, real quick though, he jumps in though, and it does have a zombie in here that I enjoy. It looks like Ernest Borgnine right here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We have an Ernest Borgnine sighting.
Nice.
And then Superman.
Be more fun to hang out with that zombie.
Yeah, and so a few times they'll be like, they talk about this with the vampire girl. They mention it. It's like she's watching this, she's watching this happen, and she doesn't believe in people raising the dead.
Again, but how can you not? You are literally fucking a vampire.
You're fucking a vampire, but also they've raised multiple dead.
Yeah.
It's happened. It's already dead. It's already happened.
In front of your fucking face. What are you talking about? You don't believe in it.
I don't get it, but
there's a lot of that going on, which is very annoying.
But this guy, whatever, this dude, he puts up a ring of fire.
This is the sorcerer they have.
The sorcerer, yes, that's right. Yes,
yeah, because that was the whole point. They wanted to resurrect this specific sorcerer, which I don't even know if they give him a name. The point is he's supposed to have a lot of power to be able to resurrect the dead. So he starts this ring of fire to be like, nobody can get through this. Superman can't get through it. Whatever. Haha. Batman's fucked. And
he's imagining his mouth being sewn shut. And
I love this part where Batman's like, I have no mouth.
Yeah.
I have no eyes. All of a sudden it just kicks in his cowl. I'm assuming he has like Spotify, like hooked up.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, you know what? I feel like kicking some ass, so...
Spotify, play ass kicking playlist?
Yeah, exactly. There has to be an ass kicking playlist.
100%.
Spotify, play brooding playlist. I'm going to stand on top of this building while it rains.
Play Sisters of Mercy.
Yeah.
Please.
It's just really, really like just sad music, just, very, very broody music. Maybe when he's like really upset about a breakup, please play Stabbing Westward. Ooh. Just a lot of Stabbing Westward.
Okay, I like that.
Mm-hmm. It's just, what do I have to do on a fucking loop?
What do I have to do, Selena?
Yeah, either that or like whoever. It could be Talia too, just to, make you happy. And it's like, oh, you have to like
insert woman here.
Yeah, basically do whatever her father says because she's been brainwashed and literally was just handed to you like a car salesman just offering you a perk. Did you not notice how that was going down? Anyway, we're fighting.
Janko's fighting the zombie son, and
Is this where Superman tries to blow out the ring of fire?
No.
Oh,
he did. Did he do that?
No, it's the next page because it's a very funny picture.
Well, Janko punches into the zombie son, and he's got not vines in him.
Yeah.
So that's weird.
Oh yeah, I thought that was like green intestines, but apparently it's vines.
Yeah, he's like a Swamp Thing guy.
Yeah, he's like controlled by the green.
I mean, he's just
full of. We never say that directly, but I'm assuming that's how that goes.
And then here's Superman doing a. Blowing stuff out. It's a weird drawing.
He looks like he has a laser light coming from his mouth.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's blowing, and of course we're back with it doesn't work, so nothing happens with his freeze breath. And so Superman just kind of standing there by the fire being like, my boyfriend!
Right, and then Janko's like, hey, FYI, maybe we should go find that gal.
Yeah, we gotta go find that lady, because I think that's probably the only thing that's gonna help Batman and Janko, not die.
Yeah, because he's like, Dr. Fate said, they need a vampire, but I'm not going to give them that. So you and we should go find this gal, this Geneva lady.
Yes.
And here's another one where Batman is fighting zombies, and another good zombie sighting here. One just yelling GWAR.
Oh, he is yelling GWAR. He's like, that was my favorite band when I was alive.
Another zombie's out there being like, corrosion of conformity.
He's like, anybody else see that when they fed Jerry Springer to that thing on stage? Or
hey, should he be fighting? No, I just want to talk about GWAR.
Yeah, I'd rather, GWAR's my favorite band. So let's talk about
me
GWAR.
And Beavis and Butthead, man. That is our thing. I was actually watching a quick video, like one of those shorts about how GWAR pretty much has a career because Beavis and Butthead.
Oh yeah,
like they're the only real. I mean, aside from maybe like Headbangers Ball, but like that, like showing GWAR on Beavis and Butthead was such a big deal.
Right. I mean, GWAR is one of those, like, it's obviously a performance art band.
100%. Yeah.
That's a bunch of fucking theater kids got together and decided to make a band.
Did I see GWAR?
I've never seen GWAR.
I'm trying to think if I've seen.
Where they all dress up.
No, I probably remember because I would.
Which is cool.
Because I didn't.
It's a performance art piece.
Yeah, because I don't think if I would have seen GWAR, I would know because I'd probably be covered in something.
Still.
You'd
still be sticky.
I'd still be like pink.
Yeah,
You know, 'cause
it
all
would be that like gross like corn syrup that's like tinged pink.
Yeah.
The fake blood stuff. So yeah, I have never seen GWAR, but I know of GWAR.
I know my friends from the radio station one time just showed up just covered in GWAR.
Nice.
You know, it's like, hey, we just went to the GWAR concert.
You're like, oh,
cool.
you guys are never going to get that off.
Yeah,
like
no,
that's going to stain.
You better just sit in a tub for a week.
Yeah, like just bathe in bleach at this point.
Also, actually, hang on here. So, does Batman get karate kicked? Yeah, he gets kicked here by the zombie son.
Yeah, he gets.
That's
kicked,
actually pretty funny.
He gets kicked by the zombie son, and I think this is this about the time it starts wearing off?
Yeah,
because apparently that snake stuff doesn't last very long.
Yeah, because she kicks him out, gets kicked out of the ring of fire.
Oh yeah, there's this whole thing where there. I think it's Mama whatever
Ezeli
is like, you're losing your mind, Batman. How does that feel? And he's like screaming, like, get out of my head or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Superman and Demi, they go to the Corto Maltese because there was a big earthquake
there was a large
there.
earthquake on Corto Maltese, so everybody's still kind of living like tents and stuff.
Yeah, and they go to see her there, and
she
knows all about what they're up there for.
They don't have to explain anything because she already knows. And she's like, hey, I need a bunch of, was it rags? I think is what she says. I need some more rags. And he's like, well, you don't even know. And she's like, yeah, I do. So they're going to work with her. And then we go back to Batman.
Well, she says to Superman that Mama Ezeli is gonna need a powerful magic soldier. That's why she's in the graveyard. So we're gonna, and Batman, he just wore out.
Yeah, he's getting worn out, is what they say.
So or whatever,
because he's human.
So yeah, so they're gonna find somebody. So there's a plan afoot. We'll see what's going on here. And so Batman is stuck outside of this ring of fire with Janko, who's grooming himself.
Oh, that is so funny. He's like a cat.
It's like Feral, that other issue we did of
it really is. It's like, when you're like, hey, cat, what are you doing? And they're just like licking their own ass, and you're like, cool. That's literally what Janko's doing right here.
Yeah,
it's pretty impressive.
So they regroup, but then later that night, It'd be
fun if it was Mama Janko.
Mama Janko. Ezeli is they found a mummy. Some mummy that apparently it's a mummy.
Yeah, sure.
And they're like, hey, this mummy is going to be our guy.
We need. This is what we've been looking for. We need this mummy.
Mama Ezeli's talking about how this guy, he was pretty cool. He tore the arms off of men and beat them to death before they shot him down. It was quite
nice.
As if I was like, were you there? Like,
he went down. I mean, I don't really know how old anybody is. I feel like these like old witch ladies are probably like older than time type of thing.
Yeah, she probably shot on a newsreel.
Yeah, she probably did.
It's probably on a newsy reel before where it's like where they show the zombie newsreel. Where
and then she definitely ran from the train when it was coming towards her. You know that.
Yeah. So, but then. The second time, so Mama Ezeli's like, all right, let's do this thing, and Combs is in the foreground here, kind of doing a Kevin McAllister.
Yeah,
he's like, yes, just kind of pumping his fist.
It's exactly what he's doing.
He is hamming it up,
so excited, and he is like just having the best time.
He's because
he can't. I guess he just really loves raising the
death.
dead.
He loves thinking about death. He loves figuring out death.
He loves raising the dead.
He's hanging out with the most death people he can.
Yeah,
this is it.
This is what he's worked his whole life for.
It is right. Yeah, he is. He's just so excited, and they're doing this for this thing, this ritual, and we get the Mummies band start on fire, and wouldn't you know it?
Oh no! What this mummy is actually Superman.
How did this happen?
Something magic. I don't actually know. There's
white magic.
That's the idea. I mean, there's really no.
They wrapped up Superman and Mummy, and stuff. And
that's
why
she needed all those bandages, I guess.
And then somehow we're able to slip Superman into a tomb that would be used by the
magic. Magic. She was able to magic him into the tomb that he needed to be in. Somehow, it doesn't. Again, it doesn't really make sense. Because they're just trying to get to the end of this book. It doesn't need to.
No, yeah, we kind of skip like a few steps here, but I guess they don't really care.
They're like, how does that happen? Doesn't matter because Superman has now joined the dead, just like Dr. Fate said.
He sure did. He said, this is what he said. Instead of just telling him, hey, you know what you're going to have to do? You got to dress up like a mummy.
Yeah.
And pretend to do like because I could tell you this because they're not the bad guys aren't here.
Right. I could tell you how
So I
this
could just
actually
tell
works.
you this.
But you know what's even cooler? If I speak in cryptic riddles, you have to figure out,
Yeah.
which is annoying.
Speak cryptic riddles and then tell you how much I suck and then leave. Mm-hmm. I'm Dr. Fate. Thank you for having me.
And they're like, oh my God, it's Superman. And then Batman like punches Combs in the face.
Well, no, he doesn't punch Combs in the face because everything goes tits up. Janko clobbers the zombie son. Combs is running. Batman just clotheslines him.
Oh, he does clothesline him. You're right.
He does it.
You know
just
what's
a straight
really
up
funny though
lariat.
is he's running towards Batman and he still clotheslines him.
Well, he doesn't see him. He just like he's
How
running.
could you not
It was
see
head's
him?
turned here. He's like, I gotta go.
Oh, he's looking in the other direction because he literally, the way it's drawn, he's looking right at Batman. He's just like, I'm just going to run past him and it's not going to be a problem. And Batman's like, I have arms.
Yeah.
And he just clotheslines him.
Superman clobbers him.
They should draw more wrestling moves in here. There should be more
I like a
clotheslining.
good wrestling move.
There should be tombstones.
DCKO. Look, see, that's
DC.
Batman's good. That should be Batman. Actually, I should revise this. That's Batman's finish. We get a moment here with this girl because that girl, Liv, is still tied up.
Yeah.
It is funny because a few times you see the wolf, the dire wolf. He's still there, just kind of like staring
he's
at
just
her.
hanging out.
But I do like Janko being like, because they're like, hey, how did you get? Because Combs is like, how'd you get through the fire thing? And he's like, we had help from friends in high and low places.
Okay.
That is the fourth verse of Friends in Low Places.
It is. It's the one that they never play on the radio.
It's one they never play at all, but it does exist.
Yeah, because there's also a verse to the Thunder Rolls that they never play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's more about how she kills him.
Oh,
because he's cheating on her. But they never play that, but he does play it in concert.
Yeah,
Garth Brooks does play it in concert. But I got friends in low places. This is just the verse nobody cares about.
Yeah. He put it in the concert. He's like, this is for the real ones. It's like,
yeah, exactly. And they're like, okay.
It's a good show, though, man.
No, actually, Garth Brooks, great show.
Garth Brooks fucking awesome.
It was a fucking great show.
I am not a country guy, but I mean, I've said this before, and I've heard this from other people, not just like, this is just not me just having this relationship. Like other people who are not country fans will just, you end up at a Garth Brooks show and you're like, holy shit, that was great. Fucking awesome.
And he's like an old pudgy dude and he just runs around for 4 hours.
He has great stamina.
He really does. I'm like, oh my God.
He must go on the bike. He must have something like just the best lungs.
Yeah, it's really fucking great. And it's one of those things, I'm not a country person either, but I grew up in Colorado, therefore I know everything.
Well, I mean, everybody wore his shirts.
Oh, everybody wore his shirts, but I grew up in Colorado. You have to know the words to Garth Brooks songs. That's just how it goes.
Sure do.
So.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, anyway.
And so, so Sister Geneva is like, "Hey, yeah, I'm the friend in high places, and I'm gonna yell, tell a bunch of zombies to go fuck off."
Yeah, so all the zombies go away, and they're like, "All right, well, I guess Combs is going back to Arkham."
Well, we have
we have that girl still.
We have that girl, yeah. So the sorcerer is like, "Hey, I'm gonna step in here. I'm gonna do something with like a squiggly knife," and then Liv manages to escape, and she slashes.
She is a
dude.
full vampire at this point.
Yeah, she slashes this dude, turns into dust, and now she's a full vampire.
And I don't understand how this happened, because reading the last book, she's at the end of the last book, so she's been hanging out with this guy for a while, and she still had not become a vampire because I don't think she was trying to. She was just like, he was feeding off of her. She wasn't like drinking any of his vampire blood, and then they were just having like weird blood sex.
Yeah.
And now she turned into a vampire and she's mad at him.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how we got here.
Yeah, she cuts a promo on him because she tries to attack Combs, and Demi's like, no.
Am I missing something? I don't understand how we got here.
Another piece of the puzzle that they skipped over because they're like, you know what?
We don't have enough
fit
space.
all this into this 5-issue series, and none of it all really matters. So here we go. But
should have planned better before you guys started writing this thing.
So she just runs away. And then
she's like, I hate you. Run.
I like that. So she runs away. And then, so this panel is her running away, right? And then immediately the next panel is Superman or Batman kicking a zombie's head off.
Yeah, which is amazing.
It's pretty great.
And I think this is where we're
he's doing it in the casual way because he's kicking the zombie's head off, and he's like, "Hey, Demi," and he's like, and Demi's like, "All right, Batman, tell me I'm an asshole."
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, "You already know. Like, I don't have to tell you that you suck." You're like, okay, Batman.
Right. And then
I just like when they draw Bruce just he looks very graceful doing some of these things.
it's actually a really cool drawing of him.
He just looks cool as fuck. Just like
sweet chin musicking a zombie's head off.
Again, this is another one of those things. This is when he listens to Spotify, when it's just like, I need a I look fucking sweet playlist.
He's in the zone, man.
He is in the zone.
That's how he's just in his element, and it's cool.
It is cool. He looks great. Batman's like, of course, Batman, Mr. Judgy himself, which he has no fucking leg to stand on most of the time. He's like, you already know that you are trash, basically. And that's when they're like, okay, well, we're going to take Combs back to Arkham.
Right. But this is where Mama Azili is like,
Mama Azili is like, oh my God, my weird zombie son with his vine intestines.
He's dead and I'm so sad. So I'm going to immolate ourselves.
Yeah, but I don't think either one of them are technically alive, so I don't think it matters.
I think she was alive.
You think?
I mean, but now she's gone.
Oh, I didn't think she was alive.
Whatever.
I didn't take it as that. I felt like she was also some sort of supernatural being. But...
Well, so it's Superman. So Superman's like, oh, well, I better blow this out. And then Combs is like, yeah, whatever. You can't do shit. That fire's magic. You can't do anything. And so he just turns to Combs and blows him into a tombstone.
Yeah, which is pretty sweet.
Which is pretty sweet. Which
you know what?
He might have killed him, actually.
He might have killed him, but honestly, Superman needs to do that a little bit more often. When he's dealing with humans and he doesn't want to like hurt them, maybe he just uses his breath to like knock them backwards.
Yes. just a little breath, like.
I think he really does need to do that more because he doesn't want to like hurt people, but he could knock them down.
Yeah, just push them down. Like,
sometimes they need to be knocked down.
Hey, what'd you do that for, buddy? It's like you're being an asshole. Like,
yeah, fuck off. I just knocked you down.
Right. And so Batman's like, all right. Batman literally goes, that's the end of that chapter. And he starts walking away.
Yeah, he really does. He's like, and that's that. He's like dusting his hands off.
Right, but then what's his face? Janko's like, no, hang on.
Yeah, because
I'm still a werewolf. I got problems.
Yeah, and this is where we get to the point where he's like, okay, give me Combs. I need him to get me a cure. And Batman's like, so like we talked about at the end of the last book, that's not possible.
Right.
He's got to go back to Arkham. Maybe we can have him work on a cure from there. And he's like, no, I want him now. And then like Geneva like walks over and just kind of pats him on the head.
Yeah.
She's like, good doggy. And he just turns back into a man.
Well, he turns. The drawing is weird because she pats on his head. He turns back into a man, and like you see like the progression. And the last panel of this face here is like he's kind of like,
wait, what?
He's like angry. He's got this scowl on his face. But then the next panel is like he's like, he's got this real like exaggerated look. Like, what happened?
He's got his hands up. He's like, what?
Yeah, and so she's like, and then Batman's like, do you think you might be able to handle this for me? And
and
for
she's
us,
like, yeah, we'll work that out.
Yeah, we'll work that out. And Superman is like, oh, well.
So everybody leaves.
So, yeah, everybody else leaves, but Superman and Batman are there. And,
wait, no, he takes Combs.
Superman he's about to take Combs. He's got Combs in his arm. And Superman's like, oh, you're kind of trusting, And he's like, I figured, she helped us against Geneva. Batman saying that she helps us against Geneva helped us against Combs. She probably can help Janko. So let's just let them deal with that, So let's never talk about them again.
Yeah,
and
we will never speak of this.
And Superman is like, well, I figured you'd be in the library or your lab doing something. But
he was kind of like, if that was you, because he's like, well, he's gonna figure this out, and he's
because Superman.
If this had happened to you, you'd be experimenting on yourself. And he's like, well, obviously, I'm fucking Batman. All I do is experiment on myself. Remember, I have done all of the drugs, and injected all of the household cleaners just so I know what it feels like.
Right.
So of course I'm going to be experimenting on myself.
And Superman's like, all right, well, I could like give you a ride.
Yeah, he's like, I could carry you too. Which
is actually kind of funny because he's got Combs just like by his shirt, and I'm like, would you carry Superman that way? Just kind of like carry him by his cape, and like
I assume Batman. It would be like maybe a bro hug, maybe
probably by the side. But I just think it'd be funny if he carried him by his cape, and Batman just kind of like was hanging there with his arms crossed.
There is I think Mark Waid is on his World's Finest run where he put like Supergirl and Robin together. Robin is getting carried by Supergirl, which he does not like. So she's literally holding him by the shoulders. He's got his arms crossed. He's all mad.
Yeah.
I assume that would be what we're looking at here.
Yeah, 100%.
Because Batman has been very vocal in the past that he hates the Carrie thing. He doesn't like it. But that's his boyfriend. So, he actually does. I think he just says that.
So look, I don't like doing it all the time.
He's like, don't let everybody know we're sleeping together. Okay, so I'm just going to tell everybody I fucking hate this. But in reality, I love being in your arms.
I like it.
I love when you pick me up. And you carry me like a bride over the threshold, my big, strong man.
Before we have our orgy
like that.
at the
What?
Just the way you said, I like that.
I would like that, being bride carried around. I've never been able to do it. Too big of a girl. But so.
Oh, I thought you meant like just watching Superman and Batman.
Oh, I would also like that. No,
okay.
I would absolutely. If somebody wants to draw me that orgy comic, or not orgy, their little threesome comic, I'd love
that's the pre-show. That's Batman. Superman just carrying Batman around like a bride.
Well, yeah, because it's right now they're like, okay, well, Superman's gonna fly off. And in like 2 weeks, they're going to all meet at the fortress. Because this is how they
blow off steam.
Yeah, they blow off steam, but this is also how they like do disagreements and stuff. So the harmony of the leadership of the Justice League between the three of them.
It's one of them Trinity meetings that they don't. Nobody's like, do not disturb.
Do not disturb. And then they just all fucking go sexy rhombus, and everybody fucks everybody.
Or the triangle.
Or triangle.
I don't know.
Everybody fucks everybody.
Yeah.
It is not just we both fuck Diana. It is we fuck each other.
Yeah. Batman's walking off because he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get a ride
with a Wayne Industry thing, and I'm like,
because they're here on humanitarian aid. So what's gonna happen is he's going to walk there as Batman and be like, hey, hi.
No, he's gonna like somehow be like,
does he have a secret tuxedo somewhere?
He must have his tuxedo of shame. I'm assuming he like folds it up and sticks it in his cape.
Is it buried? It's like in a tomb somewhere.
Yeah, maybe he just has them buried all over the world. It's just like, oh, here's my walk of shame tux, buried in like the sands of, I don't know, Bermuda. And I can just fucking put this on whenever I need to just jump a Wayne Corp shell plane.
Is it like when fucking Obi-Wan buried his fucking lightsaber in the middle of a fucking desert?
Yes.
That's what Batman does that.
Yeah, and they're all over the place. Instead of having kill kits, he just has tuxedos.
Yeah.
Serial killers have kill kits buried everywhere. Batman, walk of shame tuxedos.
Actually, I think it'd be really funny if he just showed up just nude. It was just Bruce Wayne
honestly,
nude.
that was
like, hey guys, I got lost.
He'd be like, yeah, so I was doing like a lot of drinking, and
so what happened was I got really drunk in New Orleans. I swam here naked.
Oh no, I got on the tailspin plane.
Oh yeah, you don't want to know what happens on the tailspin plane.
I was very, very drunk. I got on the tailspin plane. They landed, and I was like, woohoo, water. And I just took all my clothes off, and I went for a nice little swim, and then I washed up on this beach, and I'm totally naked, and my dick is sunburned, and I was just wondering if you guys could give me a ride back to Gotham.
Give me a ride, and do you have aloe in there?
Do you also have aloe in there?
Put on my burnt cock.
Because my dick's burned. Can I also maybe put a towel around my waist?
Yeah, do you have any aid for me? Don't worry about that poor person over there that needs help. No. Please help me in my burnt cock.
My dick is out, guys.
Bruce Wayne's dick is out. My God.
I'm a fucking billionaire walking down a beach with my dick out. Like, maybe somebody could give me a hand here. My boyfriend left me here. I don't know what else to say.
Well, Superman flies away and he's like, hey.
Bye.
Don't stay around here too long. It's not healthy. And Batman is like, not too healthy. The exhumed, formerly reanimated corpses, 2 bodies filling the air with the stench of their flesh being immolated. Batman knows it's not physical health that Superman is referring to.
That's right. This is this omniscient narrator that we have like wandering around. Because he's like, Batman is very, very, disturbed by the fact that he felt his mind slipping. And I'm like, okay.
Did you see my mouth and eyes?
This man made the conscious decision to dress as a bat and run around a city, beating up people. He is insane. Basically, he is crazy, but he knows he's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, we do, and I don't know if that's in this time period. We do get the whole thing where like Martha Wayne is actually an Arkham, like the family of Arkham. So she's like related to them. So he's related to the Arkhams, which is one of the first families of Gotham type of thing. And the reason Arkham Asylum exists is because the Arkhams are fucking crazy. And Martha Wayne, there's also stories about Martha Wayne like going crazy. Again, I don't know if those are still canon.
Is that the thing in the Batman? They bring that. Is that the thing where they find out that he's related? Martha Wayne was an Arkham that comes up in there?
In the Batman?
What movie is that in a movie?
It might be. It might. I don't remember if it's in the trilogy or
where did
what.
I see that?
But yes, there is like a whole thing where it was Martha Wayne is related to the Arkhams, and it might have been in the Batman.
I think it is.
It is in the Batman because they're like, oh no, your father did that because they didn't want to tell that your mother was fucking crazy. And Martha Wayne was in like a mental institution, in and out of it. And you're right. I think it's in the Batman. So yeah, that whole backstory is also a thing. So you're like, all right, well, if it runs in your fucking family, Bruce, you shouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Also, you are choosing to run around dressed as a bat. Of course you're fucking crazy.
Yeah. So he's walking away, and I just want to read this last paragraph.
Yeah.
Because they're talking about his mind slipping, and it's like, at the end of the day, after battling vampires, werewolves, and voodoo shamans, it's that chink in the armor, that mirror held up to his own mind, that scares the hell out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
The end.
The end. Let us never speak of this again.
I do like Batman walking through this graveyard. You see,
it's a pretty cool picture.
Burning skeletons in the background. Also, the coolest mausoleum.
Oh my god,
tombstone
so
here.
fucking sweet. Like
I don't know whose grave this is, but this is awesome. It is a hooded skeleton holding a sword.
You know what? I think what I need to do, as I am old at this point in my life, I need to...
Sir, I am old. I'm an old woman.
I'm an old woman. I need to solidify the plans for my burial. Because I have long talked about like, oh, I'm going to get cremated. And now I'm thinking...
You want a cool headstone?
I should probably get something really fucking sweet in a graveyard so the goth kids have somewhere to hang out. Also, plant catnip on it so the cats come.
That too.
But I mean, I would love it if a bunch of weird fucking goth kids spent their... Saturday night at 3 a.m. smoking cloves on my grave. I'd be like, good, thank you. Here you go. This is what I always wanted as a child. Now it is for you.
Please put ashtrays here too.
Yeah. Try not to don't light it on fire.
Yeah.
And you guys probably shouldn't smoke cloves. It's a really bad idea. Just saying. Worse for you than cigarettes, but I hope you're sitting here and I hope you're listening to whatever your version of Sisters of Mercy is.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. And I think maybe that is the way I need to go.
Okay.
Yeah. So I need to get like a cool mausoleum or a tomb or something.
So you want a hooded skeleton with a sword?
Yeah, that would be fucking sweet. Or a giant stone angel, crying stone angel, also great. Love one of those.
Okay.
Yeah. I just feel like, I need to give back to the young.
That's a good way. You're a good person.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously, I'm really thinking about those kids in the future who probably won't even exist because this world will not last very much longer. So don't worry about it.
They'll be digital.
Oh, maybe they will be digital. Maybe I can get like a nice little in the shitty metaverse bullshit AI nonsense. I can get a cool little tomb.
Yeah,
and they can put on one of those Google Glass things.
Yeah, there you go.
That everybody hated, and they can just walk around with those on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that.
But that's it. That's the end of this book, and I'm kind of glad it's the end of this book.
Yeah, no, I'm tired of that. So, but that's
exhausted.
Good. That's going to do it for Batman Confidential, number 48 from November 2010. I am glad we're moving on.
As am I.
But it was a good Halloween for us.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. Always glad
season.
To do something a little bit spooky with the comics.
Well, I always like doing that, but it's nice to kind of dig in with two of our favorite dudes.
Oh, always.
And have them fuck around in New Orleans and
yeah. I mean, hopefully we'll find something nice and spooky, maybe a Marvel spooky thing next year. I
think so. Yeah, there's definitely options.
I'm sure there must be.
We got some. We're trying to figure out what's coming up for us next. I know we've.
We're definitely gonna have.
We'll have Steve on next week.
We're gonna talk about the Ray next week. And that's gonna kind of be a one-off. And then we're not sure what we're going to do.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking.
So that's going to be a surprise to all of us.
Yeah, there's some fun stuff that I'm like, oh, it'd be fun. We should try that. So maybe we'll get to that, and we'll end the year strong. With some good comic fun.
Yeah.
But if you enjoyed the show, please rate and review the podcast anywhere you get it. Please email the show at worstcollectionever@gmail.com. Find us on our socials. We're on Facebook. We're on all that stuff. I'm at Angry Hero Shawn. She's at Jen Stansfield. Please go to YouTube and look up Worst Collection Ever. That is us. And you can find episodes of the podcast that are available. And I'll mention this too because I forgot to mention it last week. I am on the latest episode of Head Speaks. If you look up our Headcast, Aaron Head Moss invited me on to talk about Animal Man.
Yeah,
so we're talking about Animal Man on that podcast, and that was a lot of fun. And we get to it's me behaving.
Oh, that's good.
Because I can
Well,
do
see,
that.
that's the thing. Usually, I'm the one misbehaving.
Yeah, it's
so when you're on things, it's good. That's why I don't go on other things.
Yeah. But yeah, we're on there, and I'm on there. We're talking about it. So if you could look that up, you'll enjoy it. It was a lot of fun to do that. So hopefully we'll get to do it again. But anyways, folks, thank you for listening. Talk to you again next time.
Bye.